Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing great today. Today is very beautiful out there. I decided to come on a little earlier. I had scheduled for 5 o'clock, well, which I has been supposed to come out and talk about this. I think it was since last week. So I want to make sure that everything is great, guy. I'm doing a mic check because I have problems with all this stuff right here. I purchased just about everything that I thought I need so I can come on, making sure that everything is clear. So far everything looks good because I'm looking at it right now. But again, guys, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. As you can see right there, we finally going to talk about, yes, Dr. Jackie, who plays on Married to Medicine. Now she's finally in the hot seat. Yes, after she went ahead and she did this interview or whatever they call it, with the Vice President Kamala Lee Harrison, and they were talking about the mortality crisis when it comes to our people, black people, how, we always, get the end of the stick, and most of this stuff right here, it always happened at the, when it's time to vote and time and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and talk about all that. But I see someone came in, Phyllis Crawford. She say, hello, Lady D. How are you doing? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Unapologetic and nine bias. Welcome, guys. Yes, I decided to go ahead and talk about this. At first, I went ahead and put it on hold, but then I said I want to go ahead and talk about it. I see someone else had came on. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the person that says it's not fair to men that 80% of our women are overweighted, mostly obesity too. Well, absolutely, but like I say, when it comes to women, and I can go ahead and vouch for all that right there. Women, our body go through so many changes. I remember at one time, and I can't say, because of pregnancy, which that plays a toll on it as well. But my body was really hot. I thought I had like a Janet Jackson body. You can go on my community tab. I had posted some of the stuff, but I mean, our body just changes. It goes through a lot of stuff, and now, like I said, it's not as easy as for men. My husband, he's still the same size. It's like he never gained weight, but shoot, our body, it just goes through all different stuff. And I remember, especially going through with fibroids and all that other stuff. Oh my God, man. It's like I couldn't even get out the bed. And also, especially when you have small businesses, running a business, dealing with our people. Oh my God, it plays a toll. But I'm gonna try to get mine under control. I also went ahead and I'm going to Weight Watchers doctor to make sure that I get it down, and I don't want to go through all the other necessary steps. So I'm gonna see how everything is going to work. But you guys know, especially when it comes to our women, we goes through a lot. But yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about Dr. Jackie, guys. I mean, this right here, this is a lot. And I don't know if it's Dr. Jackie. I don't know if it's karma. I don't know what it is. But like I said, most of all this stuff right here, especially when it comes to Dr. Jackie, I think Dr. Jackie is getting a lot of heat because of the stuff that she had put out. I'm not going to go ahead and play any of the videos, guys, because I know you guys already sat there and watched all the videos that's circling, went viral when it comes to Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly, how Dr. Jackie saying that we cry wolf, and we try to get, days off, and, and we are dramatic. But a lot of people is calling Dr. Jackie to the seat because she's a black doctor, for one thing. And secondly, they were saying because she never ever went through, any, she never had any children, which, I have a male doctor. I've been having my male doctor for almost, I see it's jumping. Let me see if I can go ahead and make it a little smaller. Yeah, I had a male doctor for almost 30 some years. But the thing that, when it comes to Dr. Jackie, from what I have seen when it comes to the show. To me, she's not hands-on. When you see patients that comes in, it's always her nurse, always be the one that does everything. My doctor do everything. The only thing that my doctor does not do, and that's the, wipe the gel off. But he's sitting there, he's doing everything. My doctors are hands-on. They just don't sit and or just come in with a chart. They make sure that, they are hands-on. I see Phyllis Crawford, she says she's appeared to me from the very beginning emotional, un unavailable. Yes, yes, absolutely. And like I said, guys, we only can go ahead and give our opinion. Like I said, you on this reality show, and you cannot stop people from saying what they're saying. But it's time for people to go ahead and talk about all this right here, because I wanted to come on last week, way before all this stuff went viral. The minute when I saw Dr. Jackie and the Vice President Kamala Harrison, when did this interview. I remember when I had watched Married to Medicine, where Dr. Jackie, she was kind of nervous, because she wanted to make sure that she say the right words and all this other stuff. So after that, I went on her review page, to see, what her patients, and I'm going to say allegedly, because I know, especially when it comes to these reality shows, we know that when a person find out that these people are in business, they go ahead and they flood all that stuff. But I mean, Dr. Jackie had got a lot of complaints. And one of them, which I was shocked when they said that she does not deal with, you know, patients, with Medicare, not Medicare, Medicaid. And I was shocked, because if you want to talk to the vice president when it comes to this mortality crisis, in the Black community, most of them, and I'm not going to say most of them because I'm not going to stereotype my people, but, they are in need, because of healthcare, and I was surprised Dr. Jackie, of all people, and I'm going to say allegedly, but from what the information that I had gathered, that she does not take Medicaid. So how are you going to talk about all the crisis that's going on, when it comes to our people, and you don't even want to serve them, most you don't want to serve them. So to me, it doesn't make no sense. I think that they would have done better to get Dr. Simone. They would have went ahead and, they should have got her, which I am pretty sure that Bravo went ahead and, they went ahead and picked Dr. Jackie. But Dr. Jackie, to me, she seems just like Phyllis said, it's like, she's emotionally unavailable. It's like she just, I don't know, it's just something about, she just standoffish. I wouldn't even, and I'm just saying, this is my opinion. I wouldn't even want Dr. Jackie as my doctor, because see, I don't wanna sit there and pay for, a doctor, and I know that they get paid, over, because like I said, when it comes to my home health, I know exactly, these doctors get paid. So I don't want no doctor that I know cannot even touch me, cannot even talk to me. I got to talk to my doctor through a third person. I don't know how you guys do in the city, but I know right here, the doctors that we have, trust me, our doctors are hands on. Phyllis says exactly. Most women on Medicaid. Absolutely. Absolutely. And for Dr. Jackie, to sit there and have the audacity to talk to Vice President Kamala Harrison, dealing with all the stuff that is going on, with our people, and it's like, wow, why would she do that? She should have known that, people was gonna go ahead and call her out on that, and also wants to say that we are dramatic, that we cry wolf. To me, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. It sounds like back then, how they used to say, the slaves, they didn't used to give them any anesthesia, or when it just pulling out their teeth, or, when it's time for them to have the baby, they wasn't giving them epidurals, because they feel that we don't have pain. Now, I promise you, if it was a white person that would have said the stuff that Dr. Jackie said, they would have went ahead and they would have canceled her or him. Nowhere in the world they would have allowed a white doctor to say half of the stuff that Dr. Jackie have said. Nowhere in the world they would have done that. Because to me, it sounds like you are stereotyping us that we don't have pain. We hurt just like anybody else. And for to say our own people would say something like that, guys, come on now. You know good and well, if it was anybody else, we would have sat there and been writing bravo and boycotting and everything else. And like I said, she does not give no, she don't get no excuse at all. Phyllis said that she was more thrilled with talking to Vice President instead of what's really going on. Absolutely. That's all it was about. Like I said, especially when it comes to our people, that's why some of us are in the predicament that we are in now because it's all about clout chasing. It's all about climbing that ladder. It has nothing to do with the welfare of our people. She just wanted to be to me. And like I say, this is my opinion. You air it out, you're a free game. But to me, it's like she wanted to be the face of all that, wanting to be the face of talking about the crisis that's going into the Black community. And most likely she was not even going to serve him because all I see, maybe a few of them, is celebrities, that's coming in that she really catering to. Come on, guys, make it make sense. I see Phyllis saying you are speaking facts. Absolutely. Like I said, guys, I'm real talk. I'm going to stand on my truth. I can't sugarcoat it. And it's time for someone to go ahead and call Dr. Jackie out because I mean it's like, to me, she's not a good fit. And Dr. Helpman was saying, well, she's a doctor. I don't care what she is. It got doctors that comes on these reality shows like a Dr. Simone and all these other doctors, even Dr. Helmley, they going to do their job just because she has doctor in the front of her name. That means she just don't have to do nothing but just sit down and collect a check. So I don't blame Quad. Quad was sitting there saying, how the heck that, and it's, like I say, all this stuff, guys, is for entertainment purpose only. Okay. I don't know these people from a can of paint, but just like Quad had said on Carlos King, how the heck that, and it's not a word verbatim, but how the heck that Dr. Jackie can make the same amount of money that I'm making? We know that Quad, she brings it. Quad, she got all these one-liners and she's very entertaining. But Dr. Jackie, she act like, somebody that sat there and funk the room. She just too stuffy and too bougie to me, but I don't think that she's a good fit. And like I said, I'm not going to give her no pass just because, she's Black, because it's time to call our people out because our people just do a little too much. I see Phyllis Crawford has said that uh IMO probably with her husband step out on her and probably still out there quietly. And I was going to talk about that. Absolutely. Because from when all that stuff had came out when it with Dr. What's her name? This Dr. Ray, I can't even think her name. She's so boring. Dr. Jackie, when all that stuff came out about her husband, Curtis, was with another woman. Notice that woman. That woman had butt. She was fine, but Dr. Jackie, it just looked like, she didn't eat in uh she never even eaten. All her bones was just coming all out of her, and it's like she fat shamed people. I mean, Dr. Jackie just did a lot of stuff. And like I said, Dr. Jackie, she just gets away with a lot of stuff. And just like I think it was Quad had said when Dr. Jackie did not want to talk about her husband infidelity, they went ahead and they squashed that. So I want to know what type of hold that Dr. Jackie have just because she has doctor in the front of her name. Dr. Not Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Jackie look like she's no earthly good to nobody. but people who she wants to be good to, because she just looked like, she just can't touch nobody. And I was reading all the reviews of how people were saying that, they would go in and they would tell her she's hurting, they hurting, and doctor would just go ahead and just shut them off. Come on, guys, make it make sense. And also Phyllis said it appears she never been loved. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but to me, some people, they get the big head. Now, like I said, the doctors that I know, and I dealt with a lot of doctors, and one of them, we goes on vacations and everything, and she's very young black doctor, and she's really into her community. She really love her people, but like I said, even Samoa, we could even talk about Samoan. I mean, Samoan is, she's loud, but still of all, she's reachable. But Dr. Jackie is, look at that. And then, I mean, just look at that. Look at this picture right here. I mean, she just was just so on cloud nine with what's her name? Vice President Camilla, whatever her name, Kamala Harrison. I mean, our people just do too much. We say all this stuff, how we for our people, but when the time come, nobody have, no solution. Nobody have a solution. And it's time for these people to put up or just go ahead and shut up. And I'm so glad, guys. I am so glad that they went ahead and called Dr. Jackie to the carpet. They could have went ahead and did, if Contessa was there, they could have went ahead and used her. I mean, she's, like I said, she's hands-on. But guys, come on, make it make sense. And like I said, I only can go by of what we see on I only can go by of what we see on TV. Yep. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming on, Phyllis, because like I said, it's time for someone to go ahead and call Dr. Jackie, calling Dr. Jackie, and the thing about it, when it comes to Dr. Heavenly, and I love me some Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly is very down to earth, which she talks so much. It's like she talks from both sides of her mouth, but she give Dr. Jackie too many excuses as well, because she was mad when Carlos King went ahead, and called Dr. Jackie out. Nobody can't touch Dr. Jackie. Come on, guys. But like I say, all this stuff is backfiring is because of how they went ahead and they did quad. And we know the way that they did quad, that was very foul, because it's like they all went ahead and gained on Claude. What's the name? Quad. They could have went like the next day and thought about it, how they're gonna go ahead and get rid of quad, but no, they all wanted to go ahead and do it, all at one time, like these people right here was going to hold a show. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Do you really think that Dr. Jackie will bring up them ratings just because she's talking to Kamala Harrison? Come on, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Whoever made that decision, trust me, they should get the X. They should get the pink slip, because that stuff does not make no sense at all, guys. But yeah, this is what I really wanted to go ahead and talk about. This right here, this was a little too much, for them to sit there and try to, and then the thing about it is that when Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie, they was talking, that was like maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and nobody talked about all that, because they want to make sure that they clean Dr. Jackie image. They're not going to stain her image. They want to make sure that, when she come on, no, nobody's going to go ahead and touch her. But like I said, all this stuff right now is coming out to the light, so that's how I feel about it, guys. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and talk about. So I hope you all, guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your holidays, with your family and your friends. But this right here, was long overdue. And I'm so glad that, someone went ahead and they talked about it. So let me go ahead and read some of the comments because I usually stay on a little while. I really don't have nothing to do, not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my meals because we're gonna go to New Orleans. But let me go ahead and let's go ahead and watch a little bit. I know y'all don't heard it about 104 times. So just to pass a little time, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So if you guys want to come on and y'all want to talk about it, feel free to come on because I'm pretty much finished. I'm just sitting there saying this right here. Camilla was on talking to her, but this right here is Dr. Jackie Karma. That's how I feel because nobody can touch her tail. And all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. So if you guys want to come on and you want to come and talk to me about it, feel free. You are welcome to come on my channel. But in the meantime, just to go ahead and pass up time, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and read just a little bit of some of the stuff that is going on out there. But if you want to come on and talk to me, guys, feel free.
The United States of America, we have the highest rates of maternal mortality. That Black women in our country in this era are 3 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. I think it's inexcusable.
It certainly shouldn't be that way. And what I really want us to do is just make sure we are talking about it.
We have been.
And let's stop right here. Like I said, they have, if you are so concerned about all the stuff that is going on in the Black community, why there's never a solution. We have money to go and fund all these different connection is unable if you are on wildfire. Oh my God, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me see if y'all guys can hear me. I am froze. Oh my God, I hope you guys can hear. Let me see, because it's saying connection is unstable. So let me go ahead and get out of this right here. Get out of some of this stuff. Because I see where it says connection is froze. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Because I see right here it says connection is froze. Let me see. So let me go ahead and get out of some of this stuff because I want to stay on just a little while longer. Oh, okay. She says she can hear me because I saw where I had froze because sometimes when I go in certain stuff, I freezes. But this is a thing that, I just don't understand, guys, is that we always come out and say what the Black community needs, but nothing ever happened. We got money to send overseas and fighting wars that we have nothing to do with. We making all these robots and all this technology, spending billions of dollars with all these different researches. But why we can't take care of home? Why we can't take care of people? Why we always talk about what needs to be done in these Black communities, but no one never make the effort to go ahead and get it started. And that's just to show you into all this stuff right here with Dr. Jackie and Kamala Harrison. I'm so glad what the Most High God is doing right now. What he's doing is he is ripping the sheets off of these wolves and sheep clothing. That's what the Most High God is doing, ripping the sheets off of these wolves and sheep clothing, because it's time for these people to stop using the Black community as an excuse only when it benefits them. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. If you know all this stuff needs to be done, why you sending money all overseas? Why we helping everybody then, helping our own people? We got homeless people right here on American soil. But if we can spend trillions of dollars, look all this stuff that's spending $140 million, guys, to go ahead and fund this war in Israel. We can take that $140 million and put it right there into the Black community so we can make sure that the mortality crisis, especially when it comes to these young teenage mothers. They don't have to worry about health care anymore. They don't have to worry about all the stuff that is going on. Why? Like I said, guys, this is, it's time for these people to put up or shut up. That's exactly how I see it. So let's go ahead and read some of this stuff right here. And just look at Dr. Jack. She was prepared, just nothing but a Photoshop. And right here it says, this is what the vice president says. She says that Black women are 3 times more likely to die from childbirth in America. This is inexcusable. Yes, it is inexcusable, because they have every opportunity right now. They are in position to go ahead and stop this. At least make an effort. We talk about this all the time, but yet if she's saying that we are the richest country in the world, why we got so many poor people? Why we got so many people that's in need? That's just to show you guys that all this right here is just cheek and tongue. Like I said, cheek and tongue would say anything. Yes, they can hear me real good. So let me read some more. It says neither one of them are for us. Someone has said neither one of them for us. And like I said, guys, this is the year of exposing. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're not going to come on and talk just because you sound good and you look good. People going to put your foot to the fire. And as you can see, that's exactly what people are doing. They are putting these people foot to the fire, because it's enough is enough. You cannot continue riding on the Black person's back, saying the Blacks always have my back. Yes, we have your back, but you don't have our back. We always the last of everything, but you're telling us what we need to do and you're not doing it. And also another person said, by the way, how does it affect you if a pregnant woman doesn't want to go to work for a couple of days? What would be the big deal? And let me read this. This is going to be my last one. I'm going to read right here. It says right here, let me see if I can get it out. Jackie also said that, and I quote, Black women are dramatic and hard to believe during pregnancy. And guys, just like I had said earlier, if it was somebody else, trust me, we would be boycotting. We would have canceled that person and everything else. She said that we aren't serious with our doctors and it's our fault. We aren't believed by them. And I'm going to say allegedly because, like I said, but she did say it. She put all blame on the Black pregnant woman, IDKY. She's meeting and speaking on this matter. She even refuses to see the woman who are largely affected by the mortality rate. She is the problem. Let's move on to doctors who are truly working to fix this issue. And this is coming from a Black mother who nearly died in childbirth. But thank God Jackie wasn't my doctor. My God. Oh, Lord Jesus. Sometimes you just got to laugh from crying, guys. Because our people, like I said, our people do the most. Old Master does not have to sit there and say anything, because now all he got to do is sit back and watch, because we are doing the job for him. We are doing the job for him, guys. But it's time for somebody to say enough is enough. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. It's going on 30 minutes. I usually stay on an hour, but I'm going and prepare some of my stuff for my little family gathering. So, guys, thank you for coming on. I see everything look like it's pretty clear, because I be having problems when I be coming on this daggone live, but I see that everything looks clear. Let me see. But guys, I just wanted to talk about it. I had said I was coming on last week. I should have came on last week before everybody else came on and talked about it. But see all this stuff coming out, because like I said, you never win when you play dirty. And sooner or later, you may think that you are winning, but it's going to go ahead and catch up with you. So look like everything was good. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because that's the only thing that I wanted to go ahead and talk about. I don't have too much else to talk about. I had watched this other show because you guys know when it comes to these reality shows, this is going to be maybe my last time really, doing a review on these reality shows, unless it's something that's going to go ahead and pop out. But when it comes to these reality shows, guys, we got to just use our platform. We have to just go ahead and use it wisely, because we can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. So Phyllis Crawford said Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the live, but I'm surprised that I was able to last this long and carry them up, because you guys know I'm in a matrix, and look like I'm in a matrix right now. You see, I talk too fast. I can't even see myself. So guys, on that note, you all have a blessed day.